Hey guys, it's Sensei Sean. I want to give you guys a leadership video, so we're going to work on some bow staff work today. So we're going to have a few different tricks, but remember, the bow is a big weapon, so it is very easy to hit things. Do not start swinging around your TV or mom's favorite lamp or anything like that, all right? Find a safe spot where you can move everything around without bumping into things. All right, guys, so the next trick that we're going to work on today is a release. So you can do this with either a two-handed hand roll or a one-handed hand roll. You can release both different directions. So if you haven't learned how to do those tricks yet, there should be another video you can check out to learn to do those. To do the release, the thing you need to remember is the bow is your friend. All right? You need to trust that it's going to go where you want it to go. If you throw it and try to attack, right, you might catch it sometimes, but more often than not, you're going to throw it right at the ground. All right? So first thing you need to do is decide whether you want to do two-hand or one-hand. Again, it's the same roll either way. So I'm going to show you with one hand to start because it's a little easier for me to go slowly with it. So I'm going to move a little closer so you guys can see. It starts with my regular hand roll. Now after I grab, remember in the last video I talked about turning back to here when we did the two-handed hand roll so that we could go back and forth. But the other thing that does is allow us to go into our release. So after you roll over, as my hand is turning here, I'm going to let go on the way up and allow it to spin over to catch the other side. Now notice I caught with my palm up. That's the easiest way to make sure that you let the bow come to you. All right? If you try to chase the bow and catch it on the way down, like I said, we're going to knock it into the ground. So you want to go over, turn, and toss it to the other hand. And you can do the same thing on the other side. Go over, toss, and catch on the other side. Now, if you've done this a few times and you want to try the more advanced version, going over the other side of your hand. This way, if you notice, I can't turn my hand back to keep the throw going. So what I have to do is twist my body a little bit to fling the bow over my shoulders almost. So I'm going to go over and toss up and try to catch it with the same hand there. You can also toss to the other side, but it's a little harder to time coming down. So that's why I like to throw it and catch with the same hand. My body comes down a little bit to catch. Same thing with the two hand, except you can't really go over the pinky side that way. But when I go over, so same thing with the two hands. 1, 2, I go over, turn, and toss to the other side. Over and toss. Right? And then as you get more advanced than that and you have a little bit higher ceiling than this, you guys are able to try to do bigger throws with more spins. But anytime you're doing a trick, always remember you have to be patient, right? The bow, all the catches and releases with the bow come to timing. All right, so make sure you guys practice that. Good work today.